Well, here I am. This is my second summer with my trailer, my Kodiak Cub trailer, 17-foot long, and I'm enjoying living life at the campground in Flin Flon. You know, this site, it's a kind of a narrow site because this side where my trailer is, you have a bit of a drop off, and you really, so I'm not putting the tarp out, or the awning out rather, because there's not a lot of room. But I will, on the ground, I will put my a little carpet out, and put some chairs out where I can sit down. But will I just put the chairs just facing this way? I doubt it. I'll probably put the chairs facing that way. Anyways, got some neat stuff in the mail. I finally I ordered something on Etsy that I had been waiting for some time, and it came in. And I have been one who's been a Elvis Presley fan for decades, and the last few years I was always tempting myself to get an Elvis Presley Day of the Dead tattoo for my arm, my right arm, and I'll probably do it around this Christmas. I did get a tattoo done for me last Christmas, and it was to honor a late family member. Who was very dear to my heart. So for my second tattoo, I have something in mind already. Well, I just said it. It's going to be a Day of the Dead Elvis tattoo. But on the Etsy, I did order some decals for Day of the Dead, and it turns out one of the decals I got was one of Elvis Presley, along with some other amazing singers, musicians, and whatnot. And I'm going to show you them. Until I find somewhere I can sit down. There's a park bench over here. Alright, behind me is a stage, which is part of the RV park, Flin Flon campground, and that will be used for festivals, which Flin Flon has every August, except for this August, because of COVID. All right. All right, so I'm just debating, do the decals, which decals go on the outside of my trailer, and maybe do I put some on the inside? Well, let's see what happens. But I'm going to show you off the decals first of all. All right, well, here's the great late Buddy Holly. Big fan of Buddy Holly's, always liked him. I was first introduced to Buddy Holly by my parents, who took me to the Buddy Holly story when I was probably like grade 5. How cool is that? All right, the late great Johnny Cash. Man in Black. There he is, the king himself, Elvis Presley. And of course, Amy Winehouse, gone far too soon. And if you ever watch the Amy Winehouse documentary, you'll never think about it the same as Jay Leno ever again. mocking a young person living with addiction. So these are my decals I ordered on through Etsy. Came all the way from Spain. So it's Mexican art, but to Spain, I bet there'd be a Spanish influence there. I'm sure, no doubt about it. And I'll send an attachment of the Elvis tattoo that I'd like to have. That I'll base it on. So last year was the first year of my, or the first summer I used my trailer, and it. I've had an RV before, but this is the first time I've owned a trailer, and it's the first summer. It's kind of new to you. It's a bit of a. Is it a bit of a novelty? I guess so. But I'm in my second summer of it, and it's as it slowly becomes mine. It's got to build character, and I got to put little knickknacks on it in it to make it mine. And so far I have a gnome. The gnome stays inside the trailer with me, but yeah, eventually the gnome is going to make itself outside. It's nice to have a gnome. I used to. When I visit my grandmother, there's sometimes like I find it too much, like I just sit there and kind of twiddle my thumbs. But I have to admit, she had a cool book on gnomes, and that made it good. Anyways, I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put my stickers. And yes, the gnome is going to go outside. All right, folks, thanks for watching.